Welcome to the episode of Evaluations. In these videos, I take people's channels, like SSSniper and evaluates using this special little button, shaking it up and down, and Sniper's content right now is at 164 or 65. That's the standard of YouTube. If you can go higher, that's pretty fucking crazy. So she's definitely going to be a subject, uploading every single day. I have to try to keep up. I have watched these ones, and I do want to see Met Gala episode. Pretty interesting. I need to check it out with someone after all. It's pretty nice to have Sniper Wolf to give her comments on things. Yes. Date me on a date. Feeling single. Something's going on. You know what? Now this is the cringiest thing. Drawing anime girls. You can just generate that shit now. What if I generate Sniper Wolf as an anime girl? Okay, it's a little bit underwhelming to me personally. Because I can't quite turn her into anime girl. So fucking interesting though. Yeah, okay. With drawing, you can at least sort of give an exact arrangement of things. So if you know how to draw, you're still probably safe. We'll see. But this is not where I want to start. Let's give a SamTime 1 evaluation. You can actually give evaluations by giving 25 minutes of your time. That's one evaluation. I need 100 or 1500 seconds, which resolves into 25 minutes. So let's give SamTime some time, which already sounds funny. And I'll shake that button for him. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's begin. Evaluation number 1.
See how advanced it is. Okay, Google and producers from all over the world. And here's what they had to say about it. This thing took my job. Yeah, I don't have a job anymore.
I will highlight anything that makes me smile, bro. People losing jobs to AI, especially musicians, that one's crazy. But again, you don't actually lose your job. You're a professional after all. You have to use your skills and socialize now with people who have the same powers and capacity as you do. Maybe they want to make a song for themselves, right?
What? Yeah, I don't have a job anymore. Where am I going to make my money? I'll be homeless next week. Oh, what a terrible thing. Now, it is only available on Pandora, but we are working with the locals to extract it, and things are going well. Well as they could. Android. Such as making memes for you on the spot and watching YouTube videos so you don't have to. Wait, so who's watching this video right now?
Era, where artificial intelligence blends with human creativity. Remember that the future is not just something we enter, but something we create.
Great. Now can I have some boobies?
Yes, you can. Need to watch additional few videos, and that involves scrolling, and will result in less evaluated value. And we're watching a lot of old stuff.
Alright, Google event, so I want to go all...
It's crazy how comedy makes things timeless in a way. If you can make fun of something, it doesn't matter what I'm watching.
AI to deliver.
He made the same joke, so fucking crazy.
But I just wanted to show off our new temperature sensor that we've added.
And sometimes, like, you get that, an insight of like, what, temperature sensor? First time I hear this shit.
The friend can see you pee.
Oh my god.
Is a photo of your
best dick.
That's right, only your best dick. Even your videos will look better. We'll just use the old Google Pixelate. If you don't like it, well, we'll just use AI to make it look like you did.
Subscribe. Damn, that one is creepy. That was uncanny. If you don't like something, you can just ask AI to, change reality at this point.
And of course, rather than come in his lizard form, he decided to come as a person. And he felt great being in a person.
It is really good to be in person with all of you.
Introducing
come on.
then the 6 pixels actual Legos come in.
That's so interesting. Had not anyone invented better Legos with the 3D printer designs?
Look. And you may have heard recently that people are complaining, guys, lock up that plutonium, seal it, and industry experts say there's no risk of burns or heat stroke because to reach convenient timing. Otherwise, the iPhone 12 is just fine. Oh my god, I must have been holding it wrong. Subscribe today. Hey everyone, thanks for watching.
Alright, so we have a final score of 197. That is unbelievably high, but like this guy is fucking deserving it real hard too. Alright, let's see how far this guy is gonna go. Content of 197. One evaluation completed, so let's see what else we're gonna find. We could take a sample of the moon, I guess.
But in 1990s Los Angeles, we get Bill Foster, an unassuming, and there's nothing Bill can do to remove himself from it or fix his problems. He's trapped, and despite doing everything he's told he should do by society on a daily basis, Bill is helpless to change his fate and rise above his no longer serving him. And so he decides to break free, opening his door and leaving his car in the middle of the road. And it's in this moment that Bill will have...
That's so cool. At some point you have to say fuck you because the system is just simply not functional anymore.
about Raycon's everyday earbuds before.
That's the most interesting part of every single episode on YouTube is like what are the sponsorships? And Raycon, I mean the way the dude introduced it is kind of crazy. The cost of technology is rising.
Things like tech is becoming more and more overly inflated in price, which is why I wanted to...
What the fuck are you talking about? No way it is. Just buy a thing that works for a long time for you, and you're good to go. Technology is something like a tool you use every day, potentially. Shut the fuck up, Moon. This is why I will talk about Raycon right now. I definitely involved it into a story of like inflation, guys. I've said inflation and there's technologies inflating. That was so dumb, bro. And I still don't have anything in my ears to listen to music. But technically it could be useful when I'm making YouTube videos, so... I mean, he did tickle my fancies.
American society affords them. However, as many of us already know, this isn't really true. The system in America isn't exactly a meritocracy. In 2024, more and more is designed to keep people in their place, and oftentimes it's down to pure luck or a slither of chance whether someone climbs up, or in Bill's case,
Slither of chance? There's no fucking way. There's so many skills to develop, you can't just get lucky about it. This is crazy.
for his promise.
You can live a dream if you just don't pay rent. That's how you do it. That's how you know a smart person, of a person who has been able to avoid rent in their lives. Avoid slavery. Because that's the most obvious one. It's the ultimate challenge, basically.
Of substance inside Bill's briefcase. It's both surprising and unsurprising depending on how...
Yeah. Both surprising and unsurprising that this is kind of boring.
By helping where he can, like Prendergast, Bill is finding control by rebelling against anyone he feels is contributing negatively to his community, and in the process, taking what he...
I mean, those are images of purging for sure. This is how you do it. You get very upset about something and you don't care about the law. Just fucking show power level. Unleashed.
He feels...
Yeah, the moon is rising, bro.
We see this in each and every one of his actions so far, because Bill's crimes have merely been violent responses to others who are in one form or another trying to take advantage of him or hinder his journey's progress. And
yeah, that's a very interesting point.
if that is, but
yeah, defensive despite the violence. That is, yeah. That is the breaking point where you have to defend yourself with violence. That's crazy, bro.
in an immunity thing.
This is getting interesting.
Contrasting change in Prendergast. For the first time, we see a Prendergast
Yeah, it's so funny. It's a fucking movie review at this point.
Used to his club to keep men like Bill out and repeatedly refers to the course as mine. The man in the midst of his entitled rage decides to launch a golf ball right at Bill, so Bill ducks and immediately pulls out a shotgun. Suddenly, Bill has the power and takes the opportunity to lecture the golfers.
Yeah, this is how I become a YouTube CEO. Oh, suddenly I have buttons to ban everyone from watching YouTube videos.
On his perspective, goes into the water hazard. Bill taunts the golfer's heart as his life-saving pills drown. Bill then tells the man he should have just let him pass.
Yeah, life-saving pills, life-saving poison. Fucking numb your hearts with pills, am I right? Just to survive as a rich person.
Golf course before.
That's how you can teach people lessons, bro. Fucking show them a movie of like a dude complaining about problems, but he can pull out a shotgun anytime, bro. Fucking GTA 5.
The private
You give me wrong amount of change, pulls out a shotgun.
most countries.
Yeah, the most resistance you can do is slap back. Just step up for yourself. You don't need to pull out a gun. You just need to speak louder at a particular moment and not feel bad about whatever anyone says to you. You know, you just make yourself present. But obviously movies have to fucking create a big question of like, or a big contrast from what you want to happen versus what's happening in this particular screen time.
Too. They lie to everybody. They lie to the fish. But that doesn't give you any special right to do what you did today. The only thing that makes you special is that little girl. Now let's go.
It's kind of lame, right? Why would he be special because of a making of a child, right? I watched the whole damn thing and I did not expect I would care so much, but I mean, that's 2 evaluations. They're not particularly great. It's not like funny haha content. I have to do half of the work, but it's different type of content, so we can't compare apples with oranges too fucking easily, can we? What's next? Yes, channel reviews, that's what we're doing. But instead of looking at normies and whatever the fuck they're up to, making gaming channels left and right, just look at the successful people. I would hang out with people if they checked out successful channels. That would be interesting. Ooh, John Stossel. We have some uploads to watch. I might be done for today, though. The evaluations video is not just for videos, it's for social media presence in general, for women mostly at the moment, but we'll see. Ariana's new movie, Wicked, is pretty crazy. Holy shit. I can definitely put myself in the shoes of a green person, because I do stand out that much. Let's bond Ari with Instagram, because that was pretty crazy post that she just made about the movie. Showing snippets of it, basically a trailer. I want to summon someone that I will check music videos of and give you guys the scoop. Megan Trainor. Before I go to sleep. She seems very interesting. Especially because of this. To the moon? What does that mean, right? Like, I want to go travel to the moon. Does that have a meaning all of a sudden? This thing that I just said? An achievement of some kind? Maybe she's gonna give me some material to think about. Or answer some questions. The song that YouTube Music served was Nice to Meet You, I believe. Is that something that I can click on? Just what I want to be. How is it not here, right? That one? Okay, that's not it. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, that's what I want. very interesting vibe, you know? Like, she's not attractive by any means. But she can have, like, an attractive attitude towards life of some kind. Of enabling you something. So let's find out what can I find in her music videos while in bed, because I'm gonna go to sleep now. Yeah, the vibe, I can pick up on the vibe so fucking quickly. So yeah, she's not the attractive one, but she can be very fucking weird with the people around her. You know, what you gonna do, basically, in the music video, she asked. And it's like, she's not asking me, she's asking everyone else. And it's like, at the end of the video, I'll show you guys. I have to show you. Made you look. I can wear anything and I will still make you look. Basically implying that that's not about her, about something else.
Any of your dancers single? Don't answer that.
Okay.
Be professional.
Yeah, we need to know if your dancers are single, guys. Guys. That was the vibe, and it was confirmed, basically. She's a very, very abusive female magnet, you know. It's like, oh, I attracted this female in my world. I will extract all the value and I will give it to the nearest man available just to, you know, spend time with him, but not be attracted to him in any way. Just like being this sort of weird relationship. That's the vibe. That's kind of crazy, bro. Let's find if there's any single dancers. Let's find out. Okay, maybe it's not as crazy as I thought it would be, but I haven't seen everything. Okay, we have a glitch, and I will talk about it in the Doves episode. But this one's fucking crazy. The main video to watch is Thunderfoot, 40-minute video, probably 2 evaluations. But let's try iJustine.
Justine, and today we have all of the brand new iPads here. Oh my goodness. Like, it really does feel like a piece of paper. Like, I know for sure. Oh, it has such a good smell to it too.
That's the feature I'm looking for, guys.
It'll make a huge difference.
Hi, I'm Siri. I'm Siri.
Hi, I'm Siri. I'm Siri.
I'm Siri.
Hi, I'm
Choose
Siri.
the voice you'd like.
Oh my goodness, they're set up. Which I know you have because I have lost so many. So now that the iPad Pros are unboxed, let's start testing them out. Like, you can definitely see just sitting here, like if I move these iPads, like you can see no reflection, reflection. It's incredible. This is pulling up the highlighter, and when you hover above the iPad, you'll be able to see as you do the barrel roll, the highlighter will also go with it. Apple adds so that's
Oh, here's a iJustine personality.
it's new in the Apple Pencil Pro. Do you need it? Probably not. Do
You don't need it, though.
you want it? Yeah.
Of course you want it. You want everything.
Well, for me,
It got even weirder when she said, is it cool? Yeah!
so crisp and clean. There's no reflection, there's no glare, and this is something that I'm just really not used to having on any type of device. I wanted to try it out.
Oh no, she's a rich golfer now.
It's pretty cool. Just for the record, I don't really know how to golf. These are the things you don't see. So here at the bottom, the games that I'm so excited to get this update is Diablo Immortal.
Okay, so we're done with this video.
The thing that I'm really enjoying is this nano texture display. Like, everything just looks so crisp and clear because there's no reflections. So it's kind of like confusing my brain. Like, what am I seeing?
Can't wait to play Minecraft on tablet.
No reflection, and it still is so mind-blowing.
Oh my god, a vampire finds no reflection, finally! That perfect moment for iJustine. There's no iJustine content? Yeah, probably not the greatest quality of content you can get. Just always look for those comedy people, I guess. I don't know. Not people who just looking for reflections, whether they exist or not. And then do golfing. Like that shit. And then squeezing my pencils, you know. Oh yeah, I was doing John Stossel. Actually, I was trying to rest, but then boom, 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 boom. And this fucking... The beat begins out of nowhere. I can't hear what people are talking, and that's great, but I can hear when people are walking, bro. When people are vibrating way too hard. I can hear that. Anyways, let's continue, I guess. As best as I can.
And its people.
Alright, Israel thing again. You know what pisses me off? This is 100% a distraction. Because now the Eastern countries that's beyond Europe, they're just distracting basically. With any drama they can get away with. Most things have been resolved, or should have been resolved, and they were not resolved because, you know, people didn't want it hard enough. These assholes, Americans, right now they're trying to hide as best as they can from the European drama that's up next, you know, it's just naturally gonna happen next. But these guys wants to be lazy and just like, you know, we're united for this cause, we're gonna fucking raise this random flag that we just found on the floor. You know, we're gonna just like be really upset about something. So yeah, we're busy, guys. Like, don't bother me. I'm distracted successfully, guys. That's what's going on in actuality. They're very afraid. And you would think, like, shit, nothing is happening. Americans don't have a rational idea to do this, but this is a mob mentality, first of all. Second of all, they don't understand most of the situations that going around the world. They don't care. Like, in actuality, they don't care whatsoever. Who's dying somewhere? They just found a random flag laying on the floor. The only question is, are they actually successfully running away from something? Because even I can barely identify what that something is. But I can see it, you know. I know what the problem is, you know, we need a purge to be successful, to be smooth. And these people are just blocking it to make sure that, you know, it just contained in Europe and gets worse and worse. So they don't even have to, you know, worry about that. They're just distracted right now. Compare this to, like, the farmers' protest, right? And actors' strike is also very similar vein. But American-style protest. So farmers' protest is something nobody talks about, but, like, it was disruptive, I would imagine. It was kind of crazy for anyone to just come up with an idea of just like, let's fucking fight back, you know, the government. We have enough power, we have enough men, and government is filthy enough to attack, right? And the next domino has to fall of some kind. I still haven't figured out what the fuck's going on. But hey, let's find out what John Stossel knows, because I need to clarify a lot of points here.
Laws against what they call...
No, most countries... Shut the fuck up about most countries, you just know about European countries. That's what's going on? I don't get it. Maybe that's what they're running away from. They don't want to face the actual thing, they just want to, like, resist it by protesting. This seems pretty fucking legit. European hate crime. I mean, European hate crime is fucking... It's on another level. Like, there's really, really toxic people, and they have to be exposed. In Europe, it's completely different than America. No one in America just sits there and trolls the entire internet for a living, basically. No one does that.
Hates Darth Vader.
So I guess, you know, the fun thing about Elon Musk is that he has a principle that's very strong, right? Within him that, like, makes him tick. The freedom of speech principle, very big deal, and I should probably make an exclusive video about it. And maybe it will give Elon Musk some kind of reputation, you know. By the way, this misgendering thing, people are disrespecting nature itself, right? Like, nature has created a way to distinguish two genders, right? And we're just trying to, like, hide it and pretend that it's, like, a cool thing to do. It's not a cool thing to do. There's a reason why they're men and they're women. They serve completely different roles. They act completely differently. One side is negative and one side is positive. It's crazy, bro. Too creates a world where you just try to blend the genders, where you try to like conjure a superpower. Like, I understand you try to conjure a superpower, but how long is it gonna fucking last? How long this delusion is gonna last in the world? This gender fucking delusion. It's insane, bro.
From an opponent simply on the grounds that they have offended you.
That's called seek democracy. Seek a voting system that's gonna like reflect your stupidity. You know, you can click your stupid dislike button. You know, seek democracy when you get offended. Don't seek justice. You're not gonna get justice because you're just one person. And you're probably not smart. You know. Fuck, John Stossel going hard on me. That's fucking crazy. He's not gonna get a good evaluation, but what's going on here? John is at -6? What happened to him? I guess I shredded him. Ah, yeah. You don't need to know what shredding is, but it's a special event, basically, before YouTube Rewind hits. I need to know top 100s, solid top 100, and if a person is not qualifying itself, I was like, you know, shredding it so it's like, gets out of the way. But it's kind of stupid idea. I don't think I will do it ever again.
Done more to stop cancel culture.
In Britain, police enforce cancel culture. Police there arrest.
It's a completely different world in Britain. They're trying to find toxic people who just burrow themselves in, hidden in society. Because society does not exist, so it's very difficult to find these people. You can find these people through how hateful they are towards just random things in the world. In minority in Britain is just a random thing. It's not like a violent thing. But sometimes it is, you know. There's mixed bag. But mostly that's what's going on.
I expect my freedom of speech.
Another thing that the police is trying to serve here is a video that would outrage you, the opposition. You know, the opposition has to remain outraged against this fucking outrage mob that's trying to protect minorities. It's supposed to, like, slowly split the country instead of, like, what Americans do is just immediately split the country because that's a social, nice thing, interesting thing to do, because that's going to create a lot of drama. Like, Europe is moving backwards, in a way, or in a slow term, to find nature, right? We'll still find a, like, 50-50 split of something, but it's going to be more natural that way. So this guy has to understand that he's a sacrifice to the narrative.
They handcuffed him. Why did they handcuff him? Some physical menace? I don't think you...
Clearly it wasn't, but people have to figure that out themselves, you know? That it's not reasonable to handcuff someone. They have to just willingly, you know, go with police. Because police really wants them. There's a lot of empowerment movements that have to happen. There's a lot of, like, education movements that have to happen. There's a lot of me that has to happen across Europe, at least, to tell people that certain things kind of still make sense, even if they don't make sense to you. Personally, to me, it makes sense. And I can make it make sense to you unless you're disrespectful to me, then I guess it's not going to work.
In that way.
But polls show...
Most people say, yeah, we should have rules against spreading hate.
But every once in a while, the ability to speak the truth is...
Very fascinating stuff, right? What I see in this is people's need for, like, remove hatred, because hatred is just, like, overwhelming the internet discussion. You know, something has to be moderated. How do you moderate that shit? Well, the government employs people with power who are not meant to be offended, who are not meant to be attacked or insulted. They basically employ police. If you attack police in real life, they will handcuff you. If you attack police in this digital world, they will handcuff you, and you will lose privileges of just typing in your nasty comments. This is what has to be employed. People are drilling into this territory and trying to extract and establish police states. Not states, but, like, you know, academy at least. Because we still have to train these policemen. They're not just going to appear out of nowhere. They have to be trained for how to be civil in the digital space and handcuff people who are just way too out of control, you know, and they're just making too much noise. That shit has to happen. I've seen way too many people just starting to troll, starting to get out of control, even just by being, you know, handled not so nice way that they intended to be handled on the internet, where they have all the control in the world, they feel like. They don't. As the quality of things are increasing, so the quality of nastiness is increasing, and the nastiness has to be filtered somehow. And you never even know when you're going to be nasty and what nasty traits you have as a human being. Unless you have been poor, and then you know the nasty traits because they will suck your money dry very quickly.
Criticize Justin Trudeau.
Organizations like yours continue to spread misinformation and disinformation.
I'm in a position of power, and I can describe what information is and what is misinformation. Misinformation is just technically nothing, you know? It's something that nobody cares about. That's what misinformation is. To miss the flow of information because it reaches nobody and doesn't have any impact. That's what misinformation is as a definition of miss plus information. So that fucking sucks, doesn't it? What is disinformation? To dislike information, I guess. To not put out information when people ask you to. That could be disinformation. I don't think these people even understand what those words mean. Just like they don't understand what socialism is. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't understand that words usually mean what they look like instead of what people describe them as. There is sun and moon, you know. Two distinct things in the sky. There's a thing that you can immediately know by looking at any direction in the world, whether the sun exists in the sky or not. You can look anywhere. But with moon, you have to look around very carefully. Is there moon? Probably not. Hopefully not. I don't know. That's the difference of words, my friends. The words have incredible amount of meaning, and if you misuse the meaning, without knowing, you playing with fire. You playing with a wrecking ball, waiting to hit your fucking face. This is what's going on.
Prison for hate speech. Canadians must like this. He gets reelected.
A lot of Canadians.
No, Canada is just turning into Russia, basically, because they're waiting for the purge with open arms. You know, Canada is gonna get purged first and foremost. If there's a massive purge going on, if there's massive purge across the ocean, Canada is gonna burn to the ground, bro. They don't have ability to declare war to Ukraine, a proxy war where they're just gonna throw all the criminals into it. They have to deal with it. You know, they have to deal with who they are. There's no escape for them. So Canada is gonna burn, my friend.
In case of fire, break glass. Freedom of speech when there's a...
Yeah, don't worry. There's gonna be so much fire and so much glass, you won't be able to break everything. Yeah, John Stossel is definitely a part of the, you know, reporting for the purge. You know, something tells me that Canada is a very flammable place. I just can't quite say what that is. What is the clue that I just found, you know? I can't quite understand. It's not just a leaf. It's an autumn leaf, you know? That's what it is. And then there's snow. Technically, but... Or just something that makes it stand out in the middle. Makes it into a square. An autumn leaf. The most flammable shit you can find on the ground.
If you cork them up, if you don't let them have the safety valve of free speech, they'll explode in another way.
Early warning signs. What is fucking going on, right? Are you kidding me? I didn't even read the title, by the way. But he's literally like reporting of like, there's early signs of COVID, guys.
Violent terror.
It's so annoying because everything is progressive. The purge is going to be progressively more intense than inflation or COVID. It's actually going to get worse. And it was worse in my life. is sort of controllable now. You know, when the purge hits you, you can control it very quickly if you're a smart person. You can contain it. But you have to let go of the outside influence. The same way, like, COVID hits you, right? And it's like says you're gonna have to wear a mask outside. It can make you uncomfortable and gets pretty weird, it's pretty mystifying. But as long as you contain yourself, as long as you keep cool and you're just like, well, has to go away at some point. There's no way this is like a normal thing that people like, blah, blah, blah. I just gotta keep it cool. I couldn't quite keep it cool, but the world dealt its cards and it was actually a benefit for me instead of a downside. So, you know, so far I'm good. So far I know the rules. I can see every single thing that's going on. I keep track of everything and I try to help people see the Purge as well. You know, I reported the Purge radio is gonna come back online eventually because things are going to escalate out of control. You can tell.
To Washington.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Whatever the...
Shit, that's the effect of cramming, boys. Let's go.
They're doing.
Are we going to learn about cramming? Because that's a very suspicious word to me. Cramming is happening on TikTok, and we're going to talk about TikTok stuff when I talk what the fuzz. You get a lot of information floating around straight into you as you scroll around. You don't even know how much your brain is overcapacitated, overloaded with information. You don't know because brain works in mysterious ways. It can only just give you a headache and sort of signal of like, do you understand what this is? I don't understand what this is, but can you try to understand what this is? I wouldn't be surprised if people's brains explode all of a sudden for watching too much media.
Love them enough to
You gotta make that commitment. You gotta pick a job. You know, you find a lot of jobs floating around. Maybe just opportunities for now, but you'll see a lot of jobs potentially. So the moment you can pick up a job, and you can replace social media with that job, it's way better deal, I'll tell you that much. It's a very toxic shit that's going on right now.
Around the world, no tax dollars needed.
Eastern Europe privatizing Skoda. Sweden, they privatized absolute.
Privatization, I guess, is the opposite of cramming. When you just cram information, nothing really happens. You don't become more active as a person. When you get a private message to you, private opportunities, then you start reacting. Right? Now you have to start thinking which opportunity are you gonna take, which station you're gonna fucking jump out on. For me, unfortunately, my strategy is not jump out ever, because I want to be an influencer, like actually. But people are gonna fucking laugh at that shit. They will challenge me tremendously up to that point of like, you really want to just consume social media? You can do this and that and this for those, and you can earn this much money and do this and blah blah blah, and you can fucking start flying around with a helicopter or some bullshit like that. Nope, I'll say no to that.
There's only one way to drain it.
We need to not have the government in control of so many things.
So how do you do that, right? And technically what the government has to do is just, you know, relax, take a nap, you know, just not work for a few days, especially when the purge is happening. Best time for government to not do anything at all. You know, police can still do their thing because they can manage things. You know, they understand how to do things. They just de-escalate all the violent things going on, all the crimes that are obvious. Just de-escalation. But the government itself could just shut down for a couple of days, you know, and see who fills the empty space, right? When the swamp is drained, someone still has to, you know, use it, because it's not a swamp, it's a swamp filled with people and potential jobs and all that shit. But this is a swamp of intelligence. I love being here.
Some intercept your text messages.
What do they do with that data?
76% sell it, and 56% say they will share your personal information.
Yeah, I mean, now businesses are fucking stealing privacy and selling people's privacy. Which is fascinating because we kind of want to know a lot about businesses too, you know? How much profit people get, how much people get paid. We need to know these things, you know, like, tell us. We can definitely strike back on this one. There's an emergency information we need to know. Summer is coming and it's very close. 2 weeks and it's summertime pretty much. If it's not already summer. 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Then 6, 7, 8 is summertime. Then we hit September, number 9. So summer in 2 weeks, but technically the peak of the summer is in 4 weeks, or like 5 weeks. Yes, the danger is that you might set yourself on fire if you like drama too much. Be careful, stay cool, guys. It's summertime. And also spy on those cool kids of what they're doing. Because they will do extra cool things that you might want to do. It's gonna be fucking nasty summer. Because winter was nasty too. I was battling not just noise, but like the entirety of decision making. Of whether renovation is gonna happen or not. That added to the pile of horror. Renovation of the entire apartment complex that will steal your money. Make your money disappear just because, oh my god, your apartment now looks prettier. 10% more prettier. Wow. There's a little bit of utility, but that's about it. It's fucking shady. You also need to know when is the hottest time. So at since hour 13 is the peak time basically. When is the hottest? Technically you can say 11 till 20. But you're not gonna feel this ramp up. You're only gonna feel it when you're in the middle of it and there's no escape. I mean, Victoria could just like run drama police. So we can at least detect where the heat wave is coming from because shit, humans are gonna cause the most pain. But anyways, we're done with Joan Stossel finally. Right? Yeah. He's at 80, but he knows how to, you know, cause a lot of thoughts of like, oh shit, give you a lot of information, but unrefined information. As much of work he does, and as respectable as he is, you know, it's not quite good enough for me because it touches like very sensitive and complex areas. Let's look into Thunderfoot. This is the end game, and as much free time as we have, we're gonna check Sniper Wolf. We're gonna check Sniper Wolf eventually, anyways. Well, congratulations to Thunderfoot. For the second time, he reaches Elon Musk level, and he will dethrone the dude for sure. Maybe even take top 100 somehow, but it's very unlikely.
Best product.
Okay, I can't even move my finger.
Man, that's the one thing you don't want to see. That one you don't want to eat. I liked it when it was carrots, bro. Yeah. Don't be a moron challenge. Oh, shit. Someone failed it. At least they didn't lost a finger. Alright, let's try to evaluate. There's probably so many trigger moments that I have to talk about.
Finger right
is your truck.
That's crazy. But the question is, how did that happen?
At this point, I think I know more about manufacturing than anyone.
Yeah, I mean, he really knows how to make a lot of mistakes and rush a product out and put people's lives in danger just by product release alone. Not to mention the danger of overall cars.
Whose warranty can be voided if you take it to a car wash.
and don't put it in car wash mode or truck.
After driving off the lot and driving only 35 miles and then had to be picked up and towed back to the service center. Day 1 and I already need a new high voltage battery.
Oh my god, bro. The problems. Man, we're back to the good old ancient times where having a car is a nuisance.
Today is we're going to move to just truly massive scale. Scale that no company has ever achieved in the history of humanity.
Who would have thought that Elon is saying the truth the whole time, but you just never know what he actually means. He's gonna be the biggest failure in human history. Amazing. The arbiter of freedom. It's freedom, baby. It's Texas, baby.
East market.
Imagine, bro. This is the power level. The Thunderfoot drama fucking smell shit from far away. It hanged on to it. Bro, that's a fucking heroic move.
5 years, they'll be lucky to make 2. The rats are already fleeing the sinking ship, and I thought, why not just fire one guy? Now, hear me out here. Rather than giving a bonus larger than the salaries of all the employees put together to motivate one person, why don't we fire that one person and then try and motivate the rest of the company by splitting that bonus up?
I mean, you gotta listen to the man. Fire Elon Musk, for fuck's sake, right?
I know, 50.
Yeah, I mean, that's the greatest idea. Just fire the CEOs you don't like. Sounds like a wonderful news.
100. And he wanted to sue them 6 ways from Sunday, except the judge said, nope, you are clearly only trying to sue these people to silence their free speech.
Damn, bro. The complexity of this stack of drama that Elon Musk has brewed. I don't even know, bro. I guess the word is brewed. Yeah, you know, the free speech attack, going into court, filing lawsuits for hate speech. I mean, he shot himself in the foot, the only fucking reputation thing he had going for him. Yeah, that didn't work.
100% return on.
Yeah, that's how you build businesses. You stand by something reputable and scam people pretty much with Polygon Core.
You're buying. I think the most profound thing is that if you buy a Tesla today, I believe you are buying an appreciating asset, not a depreciating asset.
A dude likes free speech when he's allowed to lie. A dude hates free speech when he gets, criticized. That's kind of interesting. Well, Elon Musk has been taken over. Alright. It ends up with just like, well, it delivered nothing and it's gonna go bankrupt. It got a little bit boring in the end, but it is what it is. 123. I still don't have. I'm thinking animal control. Do we do that with Victoria? Attack dog, cats, NPCs? How about that? Fucking inspect them, laugh at them, get as close as possible, make their dogs bark at us, basically. It's fascinating stuff. Because dogs and cats are just charged with, like, nonsense energy for sure. See, I want her storyline to be somewhat more realistic. Dealing with real people. Alright, let's finish this thing with Sniper. The most obvious move. And then I need another nap because fucking drama, bro. Gives me like a rock.
You guys are meeting for the first time. I don't know. If you guys didn't know, this is how I met Digital Next, my best friend. We played Overwatch together and then we met up in real life and then we became best friends. But it wasn't awkward like this. Hello. Hey. A little nap while he filmed his TikTok. Average couple in Alabama. Guy at the mall with his girlfriend. No way. The Heelys, and he brought his AI anime girlfriend. He won't take her.
She's not even animated, bro. So boring. Just a face.
Funko Pop shopping.
Also, I thought that he was sitting on the table and drawing the damn thing. Nah, it's a lot more cringier than that.
He even got like a stand for her. You know,
We're locked in the toilet seat!
My god, guys, Skibidi Toilet goes hard right now during the purge. People getting stuck in a whatever this is.
have to go to
Yeah, but this can be actually a trend, you know, of doing something stupid, getting yourself sort of in trouble, sort of asking for help, but you just like looking for more attention, or looking to make a girly TikTok of manipulating people and stuff.
I don't know who that is. The guy.
Yeah, women spend peacefulness by manipulating other people. Fascinating. Only when they get threatened with violence, women fucking cave in and start like making babies and go into the kitchen and do things, you know. Greatest violence of all time is having $0 in your bank account, so prepare yourselves. For a lot of Skibidi Toilets, but female versions of that.
Like from Baby.
For me, Skibidi Toilet, the best definition of the drama is YouTuber asking for money. So whether it's a female YouTuber or male YouTuber does not matter, right? It's just going to be very interesting when females do it. Yeah, please help me. I need the
Skin of.
because you can only scam people for so long, just like Elon Musk can only scam for so long. At some point, you're just like literally asking for money.
Why doesn't?
Okay, this one's pretty boring. It's just like items being made. That's very likely useless and doesn't fucking tickle my fancy in any way. I don't know. Someone has too much brain damage and can watch this. I can't do it.
You get to hang out with the baby without all the drool. It's like museum glass for your child. Finally, I can spend time with my child without being disgusted. It's actually really good. You can get like up close and personal. I want to use this on my dogs because I don't let them lick my face. It's acting up, call their parents. My friends actually do this and it works. That's the benefit of befriending your boyfriend or girlfriend's parents. So when she don't want to make dinner, mother gonna come over with the spatula. The wooden one. Come on. Those hurt. Yeah, get up. You got a hungry boy waiting.
Love you too.
Only shake the cheek.
Yeah, this one stinks, kind of. Alright, let's see the main event, I guess.
Hello friends, it's me. And today I am here with Digital Next.
What is up guys, Digital Next.
Only his spirit through Discord. And today, the theme this year is Garden of Eden. So keep that in mind. This was probably the best, my favorite look of the Met Gala. This is-
They picked her up like an action figure.
I know, they picked her up and popped her on the stairs. It's so cute. Fan. I thought this one won. I thought this was Katy Perry killed it, generated image.
Oh, it's AI?
Yeah, I didn't know that until I like looked it up. I was like, wait, where's Katy Perry's thing? She didn't even go. She just AI generated image and everybody fell for it. I fell for it. I had a mermaid dress on for a Garden of Eden.
Man, everyone's failing the theme, it seems.
What's Zendaya's last name? It's like Beyonce, it's just Zendaya. No last name.
Is she too good for her last name?
I think so. I think this is very nice to look at. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Kind of enjoyable. Suspicious though. Snatched another point from Sniper Wolf. So sad. Well, I have nothing else to push time with to 1 hour besides the forbidden channel, I guess. 4 new videos. This guy, be grinding. Congratulations. Not on his main channel, though. Shit posting is so much easier. Oh, extreme cringe. That's the actual shit post if it's not even like 3 minutes long. Jesus Christ.
How do I explain the Drake and Kendrick beef to my parents?
You only have to cook it for 30 minutes. Wow. Actually, I don't want to explain beef because what the fuck is this? What is that? Why would you want to explain anything like this?
I want to
explain it to me.
keep them in the
Jesus.
with me somewhere. It was wonderful. Drake singing that. It's two grown men making poems for each other. Wait, yes, angry poems. That's all it is, isn't it? Angry.
So with that said, we figured out, I guess. Holy shit, diss tracks, guys.
Out of boredom. There's a YouTube channel I found recently called Chadcat, and all they do, they take long, like 20-minute drama videos or, you know, people saying I'm quitting YouTube or whatever, and they boil it down into like a 30-second summary of what actually happens in the video or what the video is actually about, and that's it. It saves you what actually happens in the video or what the video is actually.
Should I use this thumbnail so I'm like, fuck, is this my video? There's no way.
About, and that's it. It saves you so much time. And they did the same to me. They actually did it to my my minute-long Watcher parody. It was the greatest honor. I've been Chad-catted. I've never felt prouder. Anyways, I'm kind of with Andrew Duper's side.
Yeah, how long was this video? It feels out of context to mention something like this. Yeah, I mean, like, his video is like 1 minute and 20 seconds long. But there's so much cringe that, like, I guess it deserved to be shrunk. I mean, the most chat-catted person is, Penguin. That's pretty obvious. Nah, this is a retarded... This degenerate.
You've been present on the internet.
This does not save me from ADHD problem.
For the past...
No, I don't get it.
Flagging videos would promote censorship. What? And lead to false strikes? How in the world could a whole team of people going, actually, how could that have backfired? I'm shocked and appalled. No, bring it back. We can all be heroes.
I should bring it back. It's pretty cool. I can't quite understand how I would do it, but the reputation system is not something I can forget that easily. Reputation of making good videos versus bad videos. Reputation of being a good commenter versus bad commenter. You can't just mass flag videos. You have to rate them. But someone has to overwatch the whole thing. Some kind of a very well-automated system has to overwatch so nobody abuses the system, and you gain a reputation for doing proper job, like predicting Eurovision placements for songs would potentially give you points, reputation points, because you understand the taste of other people's, right? My friend was able to predict top 1 and top 2. I was able to predict top 1, the winner of Eurovision. Also, my friend picked bottom 25, which is the actual bottom of Eurovision finals. So he's not that great. While I picked Germany, that did pretty well. I picked Germany because I personally liked it. And that's great, you know? So by predicting how good certain videos are, you can gain reputation. By predicting how good certain users are, and that they don't get infractions all across YouTube by typing nasty comments. You can check people's history of comments and all that shit, in case someone's reputation is like very low, or you're just very curious, like, what's the big deal? You're just watching comments, like, you're suspicious. You're opening a log of comments for someone. It seems pretty reasonable to establish YouTube heroes. It's kind of a fascinating idea. Oh wait, I forgot to shake Jackson's hand for this. Oh, oops. I guess we need YouTube heroes to stop me.
YouTube is just...
See, the funny thing is, this button right here. Like, there's a lot of things that could be implemented, and YouTube heroes is like the last thing, the culmination of everything. It has to be very, very well designed.
Pumping in.
To work. There's a lot other YouTube features that need to be delivered.
So, they're in one convenient...
Okay, yeah, that's my channel right there. I I can handle. No, I can't.
convenient
It's
place.
too hard.
Oh, someone did. So I reached out. I'm like, how are you able to monetize this? And they're like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. If anything, I'd like to say that YouTube DMs changed my life because I talked to someone who taught me how to monetize parodies and helped me turn YouTube from a hobby into a freaking career further.
I mean, well, you could still send messages if you just get a sizable notification when a YouTuber with 3 million subscribers message you versus like a nobody, an NPC. This it's another reputation system, basically gaining subscribers, making good content overall, or just being a nice person in the comments. Like a little bit of incentive goes a long way, and it's not being done right now.
Incentives.
Whatever. Oh, hey, we have evaluation. It's still absolute garbage. In comparison to everyone else. Everyone on this platform. Jackson's just, like, terrible. But he has, sometimes, idea of some kind. You know, sparkling those special ideas of causing drama to someone. Pretty cool sacrifice. I'll take it. See you guys next time.